Hey, welcome back to some more Banner Saga 2. First video, Banner Saga 3, sorry, I was so used to playing part 2. But we're picking up right now, we're just gonna continue on, keeping on Petrus. Captain Petrus, our friend Rook has agreed to speak with Rugga. And Petrus, follow our guest's orders. You're now his to command as he needs. See that he gets resolved as soon as possible. Oh, and I get renowned. Well, hot diggity damn. I need a rest. Market rest, Petrus, heroes. What does Oddleaf have to say? You're back. So what was that all about? What did the king have to say? Something about putting aside our differences. He wants me to try and wring it out and do it out of Rugga. Since Meinolf's dying, everyone's been led into the city under his protection. Or if I had changed my mind if I knew the end was near. Is it not? Shut up. You know what I mean. So how are you feeling about all this? All this? Care to narrow it down? She smiles politely. What's your deal with the horseborn? You going to pretend like there's nothing up with you? I heard you giggle the first time you saw one. I don't giggle. Okay. Look, don't repeat this, promise? Sure. When I was a girl, I remember my father showing me pictures of horses. They looked amazing. I wanted one so bad. Well, of course, all girls wanted a horse at some point, right? Then he told me they were all killed, totally wiped out. Do you know this story? Legend says the Loom Mother made horses, and another god created the horseborn from them. But there was a time when both horseborn and horses existed. They'd see people use horses for farming and carrying foods, and wouldn't know how to react. Was it slavery? Were horses like children to them, or some living reminder that they are just dumb beasts? Could ask the same about Varl. Come on, it's not the same. Varl looked pretty different from Yox. No debate how the horseborn were made. Anyways, rather than let anyone own horses, the source said the horseborn went crazy and slaughtered them all. Then they fought the humans a bit, but eventually retreated far south. Say they felt much shame about the massacre. They just never returned. Who knows what truth really is? Up to the moment I saw one, I never even sure the horseborn really existed. But they're real. They're really real. Yeah, they are. And they're beautiful. And they're causing us all kinds of problems. She smiles politely, waiting for your question. What should we do about Rugga? Well, she just didn't exist. You know, he's not going to just hand over a cure, not without a high price anyways. He's gambling with people's lives for his own benefit. Rule comes to those who have deep desire to rule. You mean madmen? You spend so much time and effort trying to do the right thing, and here comes Rugga. May as well be stabbing children as he goes, and people love him for it. But anyways, what can we do? Threats and beatings don't seem to work. Men can take a punch, I'll give him that. Can't kill him yet either, for Meinolf's sake. What does he want, the throne? He's one of ruling Aberrang for a couple of days before the darkness takes it back. We better get back to camp. You have no idea how tired I am of doing the right thing. Just remember, you've always got a shoulder here. Don't try to carry it all on your own. We have 7 days worth of food. +1 to all talents, +3 armor, 20 divert armor. I like this, +5 break. 3 break, 2 strength, 1 range distance. Saga. Okay. What does he have to say? I didn't even know it'd be necessary. Are you comfortable with the king's orders? I'm out of comfort. I was given as much warning as you were. That is to say, none. If these are the king's orders, I will follow them. Is there anything you wish to know? Why do you put me in charge? I'm an outsider. Would it be above my position to assume, but in my opinion you answered the question yourself. The king knows the other clans in Arbring too well, I think. Schemes and plots flourish in a city like this, but your banner speaks for you. Better than an indebted outsider to handle the other outsiders. So you can expect me to do as he says and take the blame for things that go wrong too. That's one way to look at it. Aren't the wealthy families in Arbring going to be upset about this? Without a doubt. What can you provide? Several hundred trained fighters, weapons and armor. Access to the king, should you need it. Several hundred fighters? In the several hundred thousand? We're lucky for that. Look at Frostfeller, the Bro's Guard. The wealthy buy control. They upset the balance and the wealthy families hack at each other for pieces over it. Innocent people get caught in the fray. The king is trying to change that in Arbring, but it's slow going. Tradition dies hard. And in my experience, many would just prefer to hack at each other for pieces in the first place. Probably has things to do. As you say, my men are spread thin already. Most more worried about the clans than the dredge. May I offer some advice? Please do. Allow me to understand this city. Sometimes men who come from the countryside see things as a straight path, but Arbring is a circle. If you try to change direction suddenly, you risk being flung over a cliff. And we are dangerously close to a steep drop. Thank you. He'll be nearby if we need him. He escorts you to your camp, which was set up while you were gone. I know King might have asked you to speak with Raga at once, but after his men ambushed us, I may have been too. He's not capable of speech for the moment. Seems like you two have some history. I'll bring you to speak with him as soon as possible. For now, I would suggest rest. It's been a long day for us all. Where is everyone? Celebrating. For the first time since we left Skogar, we can just stop. We made it. Thanks to you. I don't feel done yet. The dredge could easily tear through that flimsy outer wall if they wanted to. As far as I can tell, we've still got no answer to the darkness. What do you think Iver's doing right now? Yeah, we all miss him. He was a cool cat. Feels strange, this sudden calm. Nothing to do but wait. You're right. I can't even work on Rugga yet. The guard captain went wild on him. Good. On the other hand, what if Meinolf dies? Between Rugga's loyalists, the Horseborn, and the power struggle, the city may turn on itself. The harder we try to grip this world, the faster it seems to slip from our fingers. What if we didn't think about the rest of the world for one night? Are you suggesting? Yes, Rook, I'm very much suggesting. Then I'm very much accepting. Then I guess the celebration will have to wait for us a little longer. Ooh. Oh, you dogs. About time you guys got together. Oh, she's still alive?
The darkness hasn't responded to anything I've tried so far. Damn you, Juno! How did you... I can't give up.
Dang, we made it all the way back to Strand. That's where this whole thing started. Strand and Skogar.
What am I doing here?
Uh-oh, is this other people we have?
I left my friends in Arborang and joined the Spellweavers, Juno and Eyvind, on their journey to undo the darkness and put an end to a world-eating serpent. Juno fashioned a dome of light around us, and we pushed into the darkness. I expected desolation. Instead,
Iver,
past villages that look as though melted,
Percy,
and
that
forests
chick.
curled like
I think
fish
that's
hooks.
Mogan. Oh, that's Mogan.
I've had a
Who the
bad
hell is
feeling
this?
that these things will never again return to the way they once were, even if we succeed.
Ah, the Stone Singer.
With us came a band of mercenaries, the Ravens, tricked into believing the orders came from their leader. This, too, feels like disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, jeez. Where'd you get the new staff, buddy? You need to address this now, Juno. Catch one of the Ravens staring at you for the third time. The whispering between them has become worrisome. Not yet. Soon. The longer control Falca's mind, the worse it'll be when you drop the tricks. The Ravens you brought with us are hardened mercenaries. They won't take lightly to being kidnapped. There was no time to convince them properly, and we need their blades and shields out there. What happened out there, exactly? The darkness doesn't kill, it warps. There are things hiding out here we don't want to meet. Perfect. I have a feeling they might notice this giant dome of light. Afraid it's necessary. It's the only thing keeping the darkness from warping us as well. I will release Falca's mind soon, when they discover we're trapped within the light. How do you expect this to play out? They would be furious. Help me keep things from spiraling out of control. What I've done, I know how it looks. It isn't the way I wanted things to be. Please, Iver, put your trust in us a little longer. Just fix this. Believe me, we are trying. Oh my goodness. To think we were helping you in part 1. Now I find out at the end of part 2 that you guys are the cause.
The old city on the human-Varl border looms ahead, twisted into a claw, but still Strand. Now, I have to imagine the longboats bringing fish in the harbor, and the bustling of merchants hawking goods.
Dang, this is Strand.
An unexpected light from Strand's great hall calls to us from atop the hill. We'll stop briefly to investigate.
Fire, maybe? It could be a trap. It's a trap. Just like part 1. Are these the people that used to be here? Who the hell is this? Hmm. 18. At least now we get to play as Juno, I suppose. Oli, good to see you're still around. Mogan, hopefully you don't die either. Reached. Percy. Sigbjorn. Bach. Cromer, good thing to see you're still alive. Spar, you old man. The apostate stone singer. Ooh. To avoid any killing blow. Who the hell is she? Valgard. Iver. $15 dodge strength. Three will on rest, 1 armor on west, plus 1 will. Give this to Juno. I'll give it to Eyvind. 3 armor a turn. 3 strength talents. Huh, he's level 10. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's do it. World is falling apart. Valgard. He looks familiar, but I don't know where he's from. Oh my goodness. Oh, these guys are the survivors. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Focus Spirit to cast Chain Lightning on an enemy. Defeat enemies to charge it. Oh no. This isn't good at all. What?
Well, I'm gonna want me some zippies.
What? Oh no. Oh, that was interesting. Restores all strength until damage is depleted. Also explodes on death. Oh, that's no good at all. That guy was useless. Ow. That's not good at all. So I have to wait until all their willpower is gone and then I can kill them. That seems fair. This is all a battle of willpower, huh? Good job. Oops, my bad. Ah, that's not what I want to do. Damn it, I clicked too quickly. Ha ha. Ah. When the quiet comes, it feels unnatural, like being underwater. What happened to these things anyways? Asked Falco, breaking the silence. The strange woman replies, Dredge, human. Dredge, human, Varl, it doesn't matter out here. Not dead, but their minds were gone even before we laid them to rest. The charred remains of the warped creatures bubble and fizz in the light, and smell horrible. You take the conversation outside the ruined hall as you descend towards the foot of Strand. An unexpected place to find visitors. The Dredge were trouble enough in Strand without being warped into monsters. I wasn't sure we'd ever be unstuck from this abyss, even with our friend's light. Good that you stayed put. You won't outpace the darkness on foot. We travel into the wind, not away, to undo it. Undo the darkness? How? No mere mender this, the woman's of Ulka. But you are not. How did you learn to weave the light? I picked up a thing or two on my own. You learn to protect yourself when the menders are trying to kill you. How'd you wind up here? By chance. We're the last to hold out in Strand as far as I know. The rest fled, or were killed by Dredge, even before the darkness covered us. Then Ulfram arrived. Despite our history, I came this way to seek the council of Manaharr. I wonder if the remains of it found me instead. You can tell Juno's uncomfortable with the implication, but she remains composed as ever. Eyvind less so. We need to move on. Our time is our enemy. Time itself? Then you need capable allies. I can see it on your face. You wonder, can I trust her? What I'm wondering is why there's so much color in the air between you and the big lady with the raven shield. He glanced at Falca. Ollie's head swivels back and forth between her and Juno. He's not the only one drawing a weapon. You hear Juno clearly in your head, be ready. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. She shudders, grabbing her head. Where are we? She groans, no longer under Juno's spell, trapped in the dark with this treacherous witch. Ollie snarls. I knew it, Falca. Her words have been coming out of your mouth since we left Bolverk at the old ford. Falca's face turns red, enough to melt snow. She screams, and you only barely manage to turn aside her spear. Others are drawing weapons. Intimidate them. Who will be first? You roar. They flinch at your ferocity, but even more so at the crackle of lightning from Eyvind behind you. A velveteen dizziness washes over the group. Juno says if this world is going to survive, everyone is needed. Falca struggles against the weariness. Who gives a flying fane about the world? But she makes no move. Nobody moves. When this is all over, slums Falca, the ravens will get what's owed. Count on that. Everybody shut up, hisses Spar. You hear that? Hear what? Is it the serpent? Oh god, not the serpent. What would the serpent look like in this thing? Oh, no. These things just came out of nowhere. Gosh darn it. We must stand together to survive. I don't even get to pick who's coming with us. The legions of warped often attack in waves. After the first wave, you may fight or flee. Defeat the boss on the final wave to gain powerful item. Well, how many waves? The number of players turns remains before the number of a new group of opponents approaches. Oh, that's no good. So not all of them absorbs willpower. Huh. Target 1 will and pass in the Jean will bonus growth each time pass. Okay. Oi, oi! This will not do. This won't do at all. Ooh, no good.
Ég læti dúkastrípi í eigin eymdum eilíf.
Oop, that was an accident. And she's down. This will not do. Oh, now we need to flee. We can't stick around for this. Oh. Damn. Damn. The battle ends as abruptly as it began, and the disconcerting quiet falls again. This is a poor place to loiter, Bolverk remarks, cleaning ash from his weapon. He looked to Juno for some guidance. That wasn't just chance. Maybe all your shouting had something to do with it. No, this was organized, strategic, a little too familiar. Listen, Headwitch, if you're expecting us to play along, you better start explaining. We go to Ridgehorn, where we'll find a secret path, a shortcut to our destination, which is the place where the darkness began. How about a little more? Hold up, are you guys expecting anyone? You all see it off on the horizon, an imposing figure cloaked in white, leading a legion of the warped. Can't be. Bolverk? We need to get away from here. He's probably pissed. I agree with that. Looks like we'll be joining you. How did things get this bad? Where are the other Volca? Eyvind and I went to Manaharr. Bolverk came for us there with vengeance, destroying any chance we had of cooperating with the other Volca. Oh yeah, that's a lie. From where I stood, it looked more like Eyvind completely lost his mind. Every day the darkness draws closer to Bolverk. I fear we may have no defense against it. Then what are we doing standing here? Ridgehorn's several days away. In good conditions, maybe. I can safely say these are not. That really is Bolverk. If it is, let him chase us. It'll keep him away from Bolverk. They've got enough problems as it is. Oh my goodness. I'll end the video here. But this is getting ridiculous.